My name is Chandler DeBarros. I'm a senior attending Falmouth Academy. Although I go to school in the Cape, I live here in New Bedford, Massachusetts with my mother. And New Bedford is the biggest port in all the United States, known for its fishing industry, and has a great history going back centuries to the whaling, the civil rights movement. And Frederick Douglass lived about right down there. So it has a great history and has a great future, and it's a great place that I just love to be and explore. Fisherman. So this is where I work in the summer. I usually have a lot of boats here lined up, teaching kids how to sail. And when my bike got stolen, this ended up being my main means of transportation and my favorite now. That's my skateboard. And that's how I usually get to work every day. So I work here at Community Building Center. And as you can see here, if Santa isn't taking us away, he has alternatives. So I started CBC when I was 5 years old as a sea squirt, which is basically a bunch of little kids who go on a giant sonar and have a blast. And then I moved on as a learn to sail in the Learn to Sail program, where I actually did like mend boats myself. I started out in opties and prams, and I later moved to 420s. After that, I became a junior instructor for 2 years. I volunteered my time for 2 summers, and I learned more about the behind the scenes and how to run the programs and how to assist instructors during that time. I later became a instructor assistant, and that's when I first started to be a leader of classes. Not yet managing the classes and how they run, but being a part of how they operate. I was later in my junior year a head instructor slash instructor assistant. So I was bouncing between manning my own class and teaching my own lessons and directing what's going on the water and also helping out other classes when we had a lot of people and as an instructor assistant. I was usually down there, that's where our dock would be. And I'd be, when I'm a head instructor, I'd be manning a powerboat after I got my powerboat certification in the summer. And I'd be operating on the water, instructing kids how to do the different drills and different courses. So here's the pen. These are all the boats we teach the kids on. We have Bahias here, sonars there, 420s here. And then we have our windsurfers, kayaks, and all of our other fun little boats in the corner down there. So I thought I'd end the video with a little bit about me and just like growing up. When I was young, I was given two options. It was either to go to good schools, get my education, be active, and live up to my best potential, or it was to be stagnant in the world around me and on the streets, and that's not something that I wanted. So I pursued to be the best that I could be and do my best to live up to my potential. And I did that through numerous things throughout the community, especially with my sailing. As you saw previously, I work at the Community Boating Center. And I get to impact kids from all around the city, and it's a very fulfilling job from my point of view, because I also get to see kids grow over time and become exposed to things that they never thought was possible in their lives or their communities, and it's an amazing thing to see. And I always try to stay active just physically as well when it comes to playing varsity sports. I played basketball and soccer for my school, and I participated to the best of my ability and worked hard during those times, as well as my martial arts. I every day since I was like around 12 or maybe even younger. Wow. It's been a while. Ever since then I was very dedicated to my martial arts, practicing in my dojo, World Class Kempo Karate, with Mr. Dan, my teacher. And it was a very influential part of my life that kind of pushed me to go past my boundaries and to visit new things in my life that I never thought that I'd be doing. And during that time with my team, my martial arts team, Team AKI, I've won numerous championships I've won four national and international championships with my dojo. And after that, I decided to pursue something that came across my plate, which was fencing. About my experience fencing with Coach Moses Sistrunk and Tico Flores for inner city fencing in Harlem, New York, and how I travel from Massachusetts, New York City every other week. And it's a very intense training session that I go through because they're also catching me up a little bit after they recruited me, which originally came from my martial arts and athletic backgrounds. I was a national and international champion in martial arts, and since they knew about this, they thought, oh, we can transform this and make it more. And it's been working really well because they're using my footwork that I use in sparring, my skills that I use in my bow staff for my weapons, and they're combining that together to basically create my fencing style and technique. And they just want to use my speed and agility that I have from other sports that I do and just hone that all together to create my fencing persona and style. I'm also registered under USA Fencing to start competing in tournaments. Thank you for watching this video and listening through the whole thing.